Today we're diving into one of the darkest and most disturbing cases we've covered. A Georgia couple, William and Zachary Zulak, adopted two young boys, with the promise of providing them a better life. But what they did next is beyond comprehension. Behind their seemingly perfect family facade, the Zulaks turned their home into a nightmare. This wasn't just a case of abuse. It was systematic, premeditated, and filmed. Cameras were installed throughout their house, not for security, but to document their horrifying crimes against their own children. And as if that wasn't enough, they took things even further. They shared these videos and images online, where other predators could access them. This sickening discovery began with a tip from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children in July 2022. The tip led investigators to an IP address in Walton County, Georgia, where shocking content was found. The person behind this was Hunter Lawless, who quickly admitted to downloading homemade child pornography from Zachary Zulak. Lawless also revealed that Zachary had offered his sons to him. What investigators uncovered next was gut-wrenching. 7 terabytes of child sex material were found in the Zulak home. To put that into perspective, that's more than 3,000 hours of abuse. It's almost unimaginable. And this wasn't just a case of horrific abuse. The Zulaks bragged about their crimes in social media messages and texts, detailing their plans and even following up after the abuse was carried out. The charges against William and Zachary Zulak were chilling: aggravated sodomy, child molestation, and sexual exploitation of children. After lengthy investigations, both men pled guilty to these monstrous crimes. The result? A sentence of 100 years in prison, without the possibility of parole. They will never be free again. This case has shaken me to my core. These 2 innocent children, who should have been safe in their own home, will carry the trauma of this abuse for the rest of their lives. Fortunately, they are now in a safe place, but their recovery will be a long and painful journey. What can we learn from this horrifying case? First, while adoption is a beautiful and essential act, there need to be stronger safeguards in place to ensure that children are not placed in homes with individuals who have ulterior, dangerous motives. These systems are crucial to protecting the most vulnerable among us. But there's also something we all need to remember. The internet has become a dangerous place for vulnerable children. Online child abuse material, like what was found in this case, is more pervasive than we want to believe. The horrifying reality is that these predators hide in plain sight, often using platforms to exploit and distribute this material. We all have a responsibility to stay aware, to speak out, and to make sure that these horrors don't go unnoticed. Child abuse can happen anywhere, and it's up to all of us to help prevent it. If you suspect something is wrong, don't stay silent. Speak up. There are systems in place to help. If you found this story important, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications for more in-depth coverage of the cases that matter. Stay informed, stay aware,